What is up, guys? I am so excited to announce that as of this past Friday, I am now 16 weeks on T. So I was originally planning on filming this video this past Friday, but I had to travel out of town this past Friday, and from Friday to Sunday, I was actually in Alice Beach, Florida, working the Digital Graffiti Festival, which if you've never heard of this, it is so cool, and I got some great footage from there, so I'm going to be showing you guys that, and I'm so excited because I can't believe it's already been 4 months. Like, I feel like it's gone by so quickly, and just in the past 2 months since I made my last video, so much has happened. So first and foremost, I guess I should start with the fact that on April the 28th, I actually graduated college. So as you guys know, I went to UAB for my BA in music technology, and I'm so excited to be done. I'm honestly so thankful that I got the experience at UAB, and I actually took a trip back there and was just kind of reminiscing a little bit, walking around campus, and it's just surreal to me, like, that I've spent the last 3 years of my life there, and now that chapter is over, but that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. So I'm so thankful that I got to see so many friends and so much family. They actually came into town, which is awesome because nobody lives here except for my aunt is the only one that lives in Birmingham also. So everyone traveled here, and I got to see them, and we got to spend some great time together. It feels weird to not be in school. I've been in school for like 21 years of my life. I've been in school for like ever, and it's just odd to not be in school anymore. I don't know. It hasn't really set in yet. So I think in August, when everyone else goes back to school and I don't have to, I think it'll really set in. I just got back from Alice Beach, and basically the Digital Graffiti Festival is just a display of art. So people get to just show this art that they've created. Most of it is through projectors, and they're actually projecting onto houses. So in Alice Beach, there's a bunch of houses that are like just huge. The houses are colossal, and they're white, and so these people have their art, this digital art that they've created, and they project it onto this house, and it's incredible to see, and it's an incredible experience. I have seen so many changes over the past 2 months. Like these past 2 months, so much more happened than in the first 2 months, and I'm super excited about it because it's been awesome. First and foremost, I guess I'll start with some physical changes. So, trigger warning. If you don't want to hear about body hair, if you don't want to hear about hormone levels and what that might mean as far as my emotional or mental capacity, or if you don't want to hear about genitals at all, please click away from this right now. Just don't watch it, skip this part, whatever. Thank you for watching so far, but I want to be raw, I want to be honest with you guys, and I definitely want to document this for myself too, so I can look back on this and be like, wow, that's where I was at 4 months, and look where I am now. So if any of those things bother you, I'm sorry, but I want to talk about them, because I feel like maybe not enough people talk about them. So, and plus I just want to keep track of it for myself. First, I am so extremely excited to be doing this. I want to start out with my first ever voice comparison. So this is my voice right now, 4 months on T. Just for like documentation purposes, yes, this is how my voice sounds right now, pre-T. So I don't know if you guys could hear the difference. I definitely can. Right now, this is probably about as high as my voice gets, to be honest with you. If I wake up or right before I go to sleep, or if I'm super tired, my voice is way deeper, and I'm super excited about it. That was one of the things I was looking forward to most, was my voice dropping. So that's probably been the single most exciting part of this transition. Second to that only is my facial hair. So I am starting to get fuzzy. Like, I have some fuzz on the side of my face and on my chin and on my like mustache area. I'm just growing hair, and I'm shaving it, and it's coming back faster every time and thicker, and there's more and more of it. Right now I still look like a lunch lady, which is okay. I get it, it's fine, but I'm just super excited that it's there and that it's growing and that it's a thing. I'm looking forward to just watching that keep growing. And aside from facial hair, my body hair has really started to grow tremendously in the past 2 months. My thighs now have hair on them, which before, my thighs didn't really grow hair, not much. I really have never had to shave my thighs that much. And even after I stopped shaving my legs altogether, I always wear compression shorts, boxers, shorts. I go to the gym all the time, so that is always on my thighs, and so I think hair just never grew there. Now that I'm on T, I have full thigh hair. Like, it's crazy, especially on my inner thighs. Like, it's starting to grow in, similarly to like my shins and the bottom of my legs, so I'm so excited about that. Also, I'm starting to get like butt hair, I think. I can't believe I'm talking about this. But yeah, so I think I'm starting to get hair like just on my butt cheeks, which is weird. Like I can literally just rub it and it feels like kind of fuzzy, which is weird, and I can't see it and I don't want to see it, but okay. But yeah, so I'm growing hair in like weird places now. There's like a random hair or two like on my shoulder, which is really weird. My chest, like I've always kind of grown hair like around my nipples, which I feel like is pretty normal, but now I'm like starting to grow hair on the rest of my boob, which is weird because like I haven't had top surgery, so it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. I shave that all the time because it's really annoying, but it is what it is, and oh well. Also, my stomach is freaking hairy as crap. Like, I actually want to shave it and then just see what it grows back looking like. Because right now, it's not a happy trail. It's like a happy forest. There is so much hair on my stomach. It's crazy. And I kind of think it's gross. I don't know how I feel about it. So aside from that, I'm still hot all the time. Like, being hot is definitely a thing. I feel like I'm burning up like all the time, and I hate it because I can never take off enough clothes to cool down. But it's kind of just more of a nuisance than anything. It's kind of just more annoying than anything. So it's nothing that's like do or die. It's gonna kill me. There hasn't been like too much else going on. That was like a lot of like physical stuff that's happened, and probably the stuff that I'm most excited about. As far as like how well I pass, I still feel like I don't pass that well. Like, if I had to give myself out of 10, I'd say like a 2. I do notice that people like initially call me sir, which is cool, but most of the time they correct themselves, and I know for a fact that a lot of it has to do with my chest, and you know, I'm uncomfortable with it and I hate it and I can't wait to get top surgery. But you know, I know that I have to take it for what it is right now, and it's okay, and it's not the end of the world. It's not do or die, so, you know, it's just something that I have to live with. So I guess I should mention that for right now, and this is mostly like for documenting it for myself too, at this moment, because I don't feel like I passed that well, and to make things more comfortable for myself, I'm still 99% of the time using women's bathrooms and women's locker rooms. And that's just because, one, I want to take care of myself, and I feel like that's the best way to kind of stay okay in my own head and be comfortable, and not, you know, I'm not entirely comfortable, but more comfortable than I would be if I were to use a men's facility. And that's just because I know that I have a very, very noticeable chest. And especially in a locker room situation where I'm changing clothes or I'm, you know, taking my shirt off, I don't want to be in that situation where, you know, someone thinks that I'm most obviously female and that I shouldn't be in there, and then have a conflict come up, because I just, you know, I really right now, I just want to kind of ride it out, and it's not something that makes me so uncomfortable to the point where I want to break down in tears because I use the women's bathroom or because I use the women's locker room, because I've always used it. So I think for right now, that's the best course of action for me. And, I've started to like use men's bathrooms if I know that no one's there, or, if I go to the gym with one of my buddies and he goes in the men's locker room, I'll go right in there with him and it's no problem. And, I haven't had any conflicts come up, but I just want to really just take care of myself first and make sure that I feel the most comfortable at this moment. And so for right now, with how, the level of passing that I'm at right now, I think that it's best for me to do that and just stay using the women's restrooms and the women's facilities for now. So the last thing I think I want to talk about as far as like physical changes go is that some things that I thought would never happen, or that I really couldn't wrap my head around how they would happen, are fat redistribution, as far as just seeing my muscles and seeing mass the way that I do, and then bottom growth. So as far as my body goes, I've been working out like pretty consistently for about 2 years now. That's an area of my life that I'm really, really passionate about. I love powerlifting, and since I started T, my strength has gone up so much, guys. Like, I'm gonna throw up some numbers here and some clips of me. I just recently hit a new max at deadlift for 305 for a single, and first of all, just being able to break 300 right now is incredible, and I was so pumped about that. And then I hit also a 250 squat, and that was insane to me. To think that I had that much weight on my back was incredible, and my maxes have gone up so much. I'm gonna throw up the actual numbers here so that you can see, but I want to kind of put this into perspective. So I've been lifting for more than a year, pretty seriously, with pretty good technique. I'm still working out things, but I know for a fact that my strength has gone up since starting T, and that it has a lot to do with T because of how fast my numbers have gone up. So I'll do like a comparison of what they used to be, and then how they increased pretty much on a regular basis, and then how they're increasing now. The difference is tremendous, like absolutely insane. A few months ago, my squat was like 185. It wasn't high at all, and now I feel like I can confidently squat upwards of 250. I know for a fact that if I test my bench max out right now, it'll be upwards of 200, which is incredible because I've always wanted to bench more than 200. And my deadlift now is above 300. And I honestly never would have thought that my strength would go up this much, this quickly. And I'm so excited about it. And just aside from that, my diet hasn't been on track or anything like that. It's been super inconsistent with how the end of the semester went and summer starting and all the travel and stuff that I've had to do. But my muscles and my body shape is completely starting to change. Like, I feel like I can see my shoulders and my arms way more defined now. I'm putting on so much more mass now. It's crazy. And I'm actually super excited about that because I personally care way more about strength and what I'm able to actually lift than like aesthetics. But I'm finally starting to kind of dial my diet in some more because things have finally kind of settled down. We're getting the last of the graduations and stuff out of the way, so I'm really excited for this summer. And from now until like my 1 year on T, I'm so excited to see how I progress, like physically and as far as my transition is concerned. And so I kind of want to post more on here about lifting because that is something that I'm super, super passionate about. And I just want to be myself, and that's a part of who I am. That's one thing. And then, of course, the other super, super awkward area, mom, grandma, family. If I'm related to you, please don't watch this part. Just end the video now, go away, don't. No, but really, I really want to document this because I know I'm gonna look back on this and be like, I know that I'm gonna regret it if I don't. But right now, I can honestly, truly say I've definitely seen some bottom growth. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely Googled like FTM bottom growth before, and like I was looking into it and I wanted to see what it looked like, and I wanted to see what it, what was the big fuss about. But now that I'm seeing it for myself, it's just weird. Like it's just new. Maybe it's not weird. It's just new. It's just a new thing. I'm like, okay, well, this is what it actually looks like for me. It's not anything profoundly crazy. I thought it was gonna be some big, like, oh my god, what's between my legs type thing, but it's not. It's just new. It's just I kind of think of it like I think about the rest of my body. It's just changing. So it's nothing that's like, oh my god, what is this? What am I now? Like type thing. But it's manageable. It's nothing like super crazy. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. No pictures, no videos. But yeah, I hope I didn't gross you guys out too much with the body hair and the, yeah, okay. Anyway, but thank you guys so much for watching this. I seriously love every single one of you. It's just crazy to me that people want to actually follow my transition and keep up with me and see what I'm doing and just, check up on my life. And I've been looking at my social media here recently, and I realized how completely inactive I am on like everything. And there's been a lot of reasons for that, but I've decided that I want to be way more consistent in so many areas of my life, and putting out content is one of those. So I'm definitely looking forward to this next week that's coming up. My girlfriend graduates. Congratulations, Jasmine. And I cannot wait to see what this summer brings. I hope you guys have a great summer. And my little brother is going to be born at the end of June. Yes, I have a baby brother on the way. I'm so excited to meet Barrett. And of course, you guys are going to see that. I'm going to take you guys with me whenever I travel down there to meet him for the first time. And it's just going to be a great summer. So thank you guys so much for watching. And you can follow me here on all the social medias. Like I said, I want to be way more consistent with this. And I'm also excited to announce that I'm going to be starting a podcast, and I have a logo for that. And I'm going to be putting that out on Twitter here sometime soon. So go follow me on Twitter, and you guys will see that logo, and I'll have more details out for you soon. Thank you again so much for watching, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the journey so far, and if you have any suggestions or tips about anything at all, please let me know. I'm totally open to it. Or if you just want to have a conversation, we can have it in the comments. You can DM me, man. I love all the love and support. It really makes my day. So thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. So I was originally going to film this video this past Friday on the... Wait a minute. You guys, on some... Wow, okay, that was awkward.